thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic.
Hi, my name is Timothy Alexander. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 6'6", 252, and I play tight end for UAB.
It came to me one day in a meeting of my coach, Coach Miller, who played in the NFL. He played for the Rams in 1981. He came to me and he told me, he said, you know what, Tim? He said, you have the potential to be one of the greatest tight ends that ever came through Irwin High School. He said, you should be catching at least from 6 to 8 balls a game. And when he told me that, I was like, man, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I didn't know I was good. And, you know, when he put that priority in my life to let me know, son, you're good. And when he told me I was going to school, I was the happiest kid alive. Like, man, my mother don't have to worry about tuition. You know, I'm finna go to school and make a name for myself and for my family and for my community. And shoot, you know, when that happened, the next day I was in a car wreck. So you go from walking around to one day you paralyzed from the neck down. The doctor saying you will never walk again. You flatline. You go from 195 to 105 in the hospital. Your friends are leaving you. Your teammates are turning your back on you. Just everybody's just gone. It's like you're in a world by yourself and you have so much in your mind. And in my mind, you know, I wanted to take the easy way out. I'm like, man, if I can't walk again, if I can't play ball again, what good am I? So I wanted to commit suicide. I told my mother time after time, Mom, pull the plug. Because I was on the ventilator, it was breathing for me. Mom, pull the plug. I don't want to be here anymore. Like, what am I going to do? And my mother always told me, she said, Tim, you're going to live and you're not going to die. And I was like, well, Mom, I don't want to be here. But to get to the place that I am now, it took nothing but God, but it really took a lot of fighting heart for me. Because the thing about it, we all can believe, but anybody can say, man, I can believe I'm going to walk, I'm going to believe I'm going to do this. But if you don't put anything forward, then, you know. I was just like, you know, God, you told me I was going to play ball. I done bought football cleats. I done wrote letters. You know, I'm telling everybody I'm going to play ball. Nothing's happening. The only thing happening is my faith and my word is getting stronger and stronger, and I'm believing it more. Like, yeah, I'm going to play ball. And I get a phone call from a guy named Matt Wilt, and he's like, the new football coach is here. I'm like, okay, it's my time. So Coach McGee's, he's sitting with his wife and kids. He's eating a nice steak down. I'm like, man, this is my opportunity. So I walk up to him and I say, Coach, God told me I'm going to be one of the greatest tight ends that ever come through UAB. I'm going to play football. He looked at me and said, man, because of your heart, you're on this football team. And when he told me that, it's just like, whoa, you know, that easy? You know, I'm on the football team? So my dream began to become my reality, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm here to play some football. You know, I'm here to play some football. So I'm working in the office, and people start coming in saying, hey, man, do you play football here? I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And I just began to just continue to pray to God and just say, you know, God, continue to show it, because I'm telling people I'm going to be playing. I'm telling them my jersey number. Didn't even have a jersey. I'm telling them, and people asking about me. And Coach McGee came in the office again, and he was like, you never came by and saw me. He said, come and see me. So I took him on his word. I went to his office. He had already looked me up on scout.com and found my name and found some things about me. And he said, I want you a part of this team. And he put me on the team, and the next morning we had a team run at 5 o'clock a.m., and all the guys was out there on the track. Well, I came out there. I didn't have any UAB gear on. I came out there, and the coach said, everybody on the line. And I looked around, and I just pushed that wheelchair over there and got on that line, and I started pushing around that track. He came up to me again, and he said, I'm happy you're on this team. And so from that day forward, just believing in what God told me and just believing in the dream, I'm on the team. We call them mental reps. I get a word of the day to the team. I do a lot of motivational speaking for them. I do a lot of motivational quotes and poems. And a lot of people always ask me the question, well, if you're in a wheelchair, what do you do on the team? And I used to get mad about it, but I don't get mad about it anymore because it's a way I can educate them. And we play a lot of parts. It's just like the backup quarterback who plays football, who never gets in the game. His job is to call the plays in to the quarterback. My job is to uplift my teammates, show them what it takes to be tough, show them that you should never give up, show them that if I can get out here and grind each and every day, you can too. So that's pretty much, I play my part, and my part is playing through the life of my other teammates. You know, of course, I wish that I can be running around and walking around and doing my thing, but all that's gonna come. But I've understood, like right now, it's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, to be able to impact people's lives like you all, to let my story be told. If that would have never happened, then, you know, nobody would know a Timothy Alexander. So I'm pretty much very happy. I'm not saying that I'm happy, but now that I look at life about it, I'm still winning. I'm still playing football. I'm still able to make a change. I'm still able to do great things for my community and do great things in the life of people. But one thing about it, I'm showing people that quitting is not a category.
So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember, out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.